Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. I am commenting here on souls from Tercera, so they are all incarnated. How did that soul arrive in Tercera? Oh, you don't even want to know. She was practically catapulted into the third dimension, because otherwise she wouldn't have gotten here, she would still be there in the first. But from the moment the soul takes on human clothing, there is another fight, which is human consciousness, where free will starts to be exercised with much more force. So there's no point in the soul saying, "Go, let's evolve." Because the human conscience says, "No, I don't want to, I want to stay here." And then it's over, that soul will continue on this journey forever, because there will be nothing that will make it evolve. When she disembodies, guidance work is carried out for that soul, so that she understands that she cannot remain that way. But incarnate, not much will be achieved. So that's why there is so much difference between you. There are those who are pioneers, who are inventors, who are those who seek new things, and I'm not talking about evolved souls here, no, I'm talking about souls from Tercera, from this planet. They are extremely agile, extremely wise souls. Why? Because they have been following this path from below, since its creation. So they stand out, they do good work for the whole, they do work that they feel is important for the planet. And be sure that the universe will conspire more and more, so that this soul rises. So this type of soul is ready for the fifth dimension. Ah, but is she from Tercera? What's the problem? He is an extremely evolved soul, within his level. Let's say she's already at the last level of the third dimension, so she's more than ready to ascend. Those who are still at the first level, who like to live in difficult, painful ways, who want everyone to feel sorry for them, because they are poor things. Forever poor things. Everything conspires for them to be poor things. They are those who cannot see that they are the ones who attract the whole poor thing process. Nobody is causing this, they attracted it. So it is important that you understand that you attract what you seek. If you are looking for, "No, I will do it, I will do everything. I'll make it," the universe will conspire for you to achieve it. And those more evolved souls will approach your journey to help you climb. It's where many climb. It's where many find their way and quickly change levels, because they want to, they chose to grow, they chose to evolve. But those who think they are eternally poor things, do not evolve, because even if someone comes and says, "Give me your hand, I will take you forward," "No, I don't want it, I don't deserve it, this is just my life," that's it, she's already labeled herself and that's what she'll have. So notice the differences in your world? Do you understand why some souls, no matter how much you try to help, they don't help each other? Because they have been like that since they were created. Discouraged souls, souls without will, and who will only, perhaps, change, when they leave this outfit and are guided to evolve. But many still return, reincarnate and continue the same path, they don't change. So do you understand when we say, we have to separate the wheat from the chaff? If the soul is on the first level of the third dimension, how will it reach the fifth? She still has a lot to learn, so she will continue resonating the third dimension in some other orb, somewhere else. And be sure that all these souls, who will lose their physical appearance here on planet Earth, are not just being taken like cattle to other places. Do you really think that we will punish these souls? Put them all in a big basket and get to an orb, turn the basket upside down and they would all fall into the orb? Is that really what you think? What did I just say here? That every soul is fitted for an orb, each soul is prepared to live in that orb. So the majority of Tercera souls here will arrive in another orb and be fine? Of course not. They will go through an adaptation process, a study process, a learning process, a process of evolution. So that they can enter that orb, complete the third dimension and quickly be ready to go to the fifth dimension later. Do you understand that nothing is being done as punishment? There is no punishment for any soul. You are the ones who punish yourself, we don't punish you. You reap what you sow, so if the soul made that choice, it is reaping what it chose. Only that. So there is no punishment in taking souls from this planet and placing them on another. Yes, there is an opportunity that perhaps in another orb, they will be able to see things differently and have the desire to evolve. Because here on planet Earth they didn't achieve this, they got tired and simply accepted being at the bottom of the third dimension. So they are being taken to begin a new journey, to see if they can become excited and begin a new stage of evolution. So, my brothers, the difference between souls, the difference between you, is not ours to create. You are the ones who believe, when you get complacent, when you give up, when you think you are extremely wronged, and you keep hitting this button all the time, I am wronged, and that's it, life has stopped. Instead of moving forward, leaving everything to the side, not always staying in the same place, I am a judge. I'm a poor thing. Then your life will be the life of a poor thing, of a wronged person. I would like you to understand this. I would like you to change the way you think. No one is poor. You attracted the situation that made you look like poor things. So accept it. They made a mistake. It's difficult to accept that you make a mistake, isn't it? The vast majority of you don't like to accept that you made a mistake. But you were there all the time. I don't understand why so much difficulty, you rarely get it right. You make mistakes all the time. When they say wrong things, when they say negative things, when they think negative things, when they act negatively, you make mistakes all the time. Because this is not the way, then it is an error. And what do you attract with that? More error. So how difficult is it to admit that you made a mistake? I was wrong. Ready. My goal now is to not make any more mistakes. Great, that's it. It's not about martyring your mistake, it's about moving forward, it's about moving forward, looking for new paths, it's not sitting at the door and crying. Ah, I lost everything. Then, sit down and just cry, why? To attract the pity of others? To attract the pity of others and be helped without doing anything? Just sit and cry? Or will you simply get up from there, roll up your sleeves and say, well, I'm going to rebuild everything again. And run after it? Ah, there are ways and means of moving forward. That loss could have been that big challenge, for a level jump. In which those who stand up, and yes accept solidarity, but not pity, because they too are walking their way out of that situation, they are not just sitting around waiting for someone to take pity on them. So many get up and fight, they believe they are capable and they succeed. Now, those who sit and cry, the level is gone, because that challenge has not been overcome. Remember, the biggest challenges in your lives are level crossings. Those whose impetus is to level up succeed. Those who don't, stay right there, making mistakes all the time, because they always think they are poor things. Everyone else is to blame but him. Everything bad that happens, it is the world that is to blame. It's the world that doesn't see me, it's the family that doesn't like me, it's my relationship that doesn't work, it's my job that sucks, everything is the surroundings. You are perfect, you don't make mistakes, you didn't cause all this around you. No, he didn't provoke it, everyone joined in, everyone got together, we're going to hurt him. And they all hurt you. Interesting. This way of thinking is interesting, that you are always the poor thing, you didn't attract any of that, you are a poor thing, you are always wronged, everything around you goes wrong, against you. Interesting. But you didn't attract any of that. No, it wasn't you who attracted it, it was the people who hurt you. So as long as you think like that, you will remain a poor thing forever. So when you ask me, what do I do to evolve? What do I do to get to the 5th dimension? What do you guys do? Face the challenges, stop crying and complaining, get up and fight. Act positively, act for the benefit of the whole, act for yourself, stop complaining. Accept that everything that happened to you was your choice, not anyone else's. Accept that you made a mistake. Analyze each point of your mistakes, forgive yourself, forgive those who hurt you, ask for forgiveness from those you hurt. I can tell you that you are beginning to walk the path to the 5th dimension. But it's a long road, because you chose it that way. Now you'll have to run a little, you're going to have to transmute all of this very quickly to get there. It's possible? Yes, as long as you want to get rid of all that, which is in there. But with heart, with confidence, with desire, and then you will see how you will arrive in the 5th dimension. But start yesterday, today is already late. It's not every day to say, no, I'll start tomorrow. Forget it, because tomorrow it might be too late. You don't know when the passage will be, but it could be tomorrow. So, time is very short. Take advantage of the time you still have. Tomorrow we continue. I am Archangel Michael. I'm here, ready, to help each one of you who makes the decision to stop being a poor thing and take a new direction towards the 5th dimension.